Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Strays, a movie about dogs being strays. Rated R. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 10, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So Will Ferrell does the voice of the dog, and then he's not really his owner. it's what's his face? MacGruber is a drunken a-hole who treats him terribly, keeps trying to drop him off on fields and stuff, but he keeps coming back. And he's just a nice dog who's clueless. But then eventually he meets some other strays who explain to him that Doug has finally abandoned him. Doug being the MacGruber guy. Can't think of his name. Whatever. Anyhow, they've got some CGI going, so they make the dogs talk, and so he hooks up with these this gang of dogs, and they become buddies, and they become strays, and then Will Ferrell's dog character decides, oh, we're gonna go back to Doug's and bite his dick off. So they come up with a plan, and then they head back to Doug's to do horrible things. Here they are humping things, and so it's like a little cross country journey. Here's my nightmare: a little dog getting taken by the hawks. You know, getting taken by the hawks. That's what I worry about for you. That's why you can't go in the yard by yourself. And then I guess they end up burning down Doug's house somehow. So I think though at the end, here they are eating magic mushrooms. So I think in the end, let me go through the 3 acts. This is a summer movie. Yeah, it looks fun. So first act, Will Ferrell's dog character he loves Doug because he's a dog, and it's such a dog thing, right? And he's a lovable mutt. He looks like Benji. And Doug is just a total a-hole to him. Keeps dropping him off places, but Will Ferrell's character keeps justifying it. Oh no, Doug likes me. We play this game called Fetch an F, where he leaves him in a field, takes off, tries to abandon him, but somehow Will Ferrell's dog character finds Doug's place again, and then as soon as he sees him again, Doug goes F. So finally one day, at the end of the first act, Doug manages to abandon him so far away in a city that Will Ferrell can't find his way back, or he's really far this time. So he meets the other strays in the second act. They tell him you've been abandoned. At first he doesn't believe it, and then he comes to believe it, and they become friends, and they do dog stuff in the city. They get drunk on garbage, beer, and they run around, do stuff. Jamie Foxx is one of the voices. And then he eventually concludes that they're going to go back and get revenge on Doug and bite off his D. So his crew decides to go with him. So together they head out to find Doug, and along the way some wacky stuff happens to him. The Jamie Foxx dog gets picked up by a hawk, and they have to save him, and then they eat mushrooms, and all kinds of wacky stuff happens. They eventually get to Doug's, probably in the third act, probably the climax, and they wreck the place, trying to bite him. Ultimately, they don't do that. Maybe they bite him, but they don't bite it off. But in the process, I think they accidentally set the house on fire, and then in that process, Doug is trapped. And then Will Ferrell's character saves him. And then in the third act, Doug comes to love the dogs. And he has a complete turnaround. He loves the dogs now. But now they kind of abuse him in a weird way. Like he was abusing dogs. Now they're kind of abusing him. They kind of treat him with contempt, poop all over the place. But Doug is so happy to be alive, he doesn't care. That to me sounds like the appropriate ending for a comedy. So it sounds great. Sounds fun. It's universal. It's rated R because obviously some of the stuff I just said. And it's going to be dirty. They're bad to the bone. Watch the trailer, it says here, oh, we got a synopsis. Let's read this. They say a dog is man's best friend, but when that man is a total dirtbag, in that case, it might be time for some sweet revenge doggy style. When Reggie, Will Ferrel, a naive, relentlessly optimistic border terrier, is abandoned in the mean city streets by his low-life owner, Doug, Will Forte. That's his name. Reggie is certain that his beloved owner would never leave him on purpose, but once Reggie falls in with a fast-talking, foul-mouthed Boston Terrier named Bug, that's Jamie Foxx, a stray who loves his freedom and believes that owners are for suckers, Reggie realizes he was in a toxic relationship and begins to see Doug for the heartless sleazeball that he is. Determined to seek revenge, Reggie, Bug, and Bug's pals, Maggie, Ilsa Fisher, oh, that's cool, a smart Australian shepherd, of course, she's the woman, who has been sidelined by her owner's new puppy, and Hunter, Randall Park, I'm not sure I know him, an anxious Great Dane who's stressed out by his own work as an emotional support animal, together hatch a plan and embark on an epic adventure to help Reggie find his way home and make Doug pay for biting off the appendage he loves most. Hint, it's not his foot. A subversion of the dog movies as we know and love. Strays, directed by Josh Greenbaum. Barb and Star go to Vista Mar. I don't know. And written by Dan Perrault. Players and American Vandal. Don't know that. It's hilarious R-rated live-action comedy about complications of love, the importance of grace, friendship, and the unexpected virtues of couch humping. All right. So it includes Josh Gad, Henry Goulien, Rob Riggle, oh cool, Brett Gelman, take him or leave him, Jamie Demetrio, Sofia Vierga. So a lot of cameos there. Looks like it's gonna be fun, and I mean it's a bit overdue. You know, the Benji stuff was, God, that was in the 70s, and that's definitely a reason they got a Benji type dog. But I like it. It looks good. It looks fun. I mean, yeah, you could say it's subversive or crazy or whatever, but it is what it is. I mean, these pictures aren't really a thing anymore. Not like they were in the Benji days. Yeah, they do, once in a while they do a movie about a dog, but they make it very clear it's an R-rated dog movie. In fact, they put the R rating right up front on this trailer, and they should. It'll be a fun movie for everybody. I mean, it's R-rated, so not everybody, but R rating really is PG-13. Let's be honest. If your kid wants to see this movie and he's a teenager, you'll probably let him see it. How bad could it be? It's going to be bad because it's going to be raunchy. They're going to do raunchy comedy things. They're going to be humping stuff. They're going to be pooping on people, peeing on people. They're dogs. I'm fine with this. Finally, again, more comedy. A breath of fresh air. Yeah, we need comedies, Hollywood. We need them. Doesn't seem to be woke at all. Fantastic. Sign me up. Will I see it? Probably. Will I go to the theaters to see it? Maybe. I'm not as psyched about this as, say, Cocaine Bear, but I could get into it. I could definitely go see this. This would be a movie back in the day me and my friends would go see. Oh, let's go see that movie. Strays, Will Ferrell's in it, whatever. You know, just a crazy comedy movie, just to see comedy. Just a laugh. Can we laugh again, Hollywood? Can we just laugh again? I want to laugh. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble. For our more base takes, I will be at the Deptford Public Library tonight at 7 p.m. for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.